and gentlemen, boys and girls, aloha! Welcome to episode 2 with the Bows here in our College Football 25 Dynasty. Last week we started things off, met the coach, met the team, started our recruiting journey, and played FCS East and gave them a good ol' ass whooping. This week I think we're going to try to get through our entire non-conference schedule, so weeks 1 through 4. But before we get into this episode's action, player of the week from last week, absolutely ridiculous from Super Cam Barfield, 12 rushes, 202 yards, was good for National Player of the Week. As you see here, he won Offensive Player of the Week for the nation. It was week 0, so there wasn't as many games played, but hard to imagine that wouldn't win Player of the Week in another week. This week, we've got the UCLA Bruins, who are absolutely a lot better than Delaware State, so it's going to be a real test for us. Luckily, we'll be at home, which is exciting, but I've already taken care of our recruiting for this week, so let's take a look at it. For now, we have reached the top of the board of our top recruits, Soma Shin and Andre Kiki, 2 4-star recruits who are in love with Hawaii so far. Very excited about Soma Shin, absolutely need to bring him home, a Hawaii native. But in other news, we're really trying to solidify some of our other prospects. We definitely want Mateo Batista, so we're sending the house on him. We're sending the house on Nick Jones. We need as many corners as possible. James Parms, we're sending 25 points towards. Aloha really likes us. We've only put in 25 in, which I can show you is just contacting his friends and family, so we're doing that with him and Parms. And Aloha, we have reached his top school already, and he's not even in his top 8, which is cool. Leati Anger, we're just sending 10 points towards because he's not in his top 8 yet. Not really even close yet. GOR Net, we are his top school as we've reached his top 8. He's got 2 other offers, but I like how far ahead we are from the other 2 schools. We got to keep pushing with him. Kane Schaefer, not really necessarily that close to his top 8, but he also doesn't have any offers yet, so we're just going to keep contacting his friends and family and see how that goes. Vernon Sanders, we're already his top school right now, into his top 8. Good news there. Larry Lawrence, hopefully making a little bit of a push with 25 towards him. And then Kamalu and Wolf, not really close to their top 8. Ben Crumpler, we are his top school so far, which is good. Jesse Polanco is close to his top 8. So we're going to put 25 minutes into him, try to get ahead of UCLA and USC. And then our quarterback, Antonio Gillen, we've put almost no time into him, but he already loves us, which is absolutely outstanding. The Hawaii native quarterback, who is a lefty, big lefty field general. Very excited to see how good he could be. And our kicker, getting closer to his top 8. Bunch of guys, we're kind of in the top school range, so good mix right now. I really like what we have all around. Oh, and Jesse Amador I added to our list. New guy. We're 5th on his list, so I gave him an offer. We needed to add a strong safety to the list, and sure, he's a 2-star, but I don't know. I just have a good feeling about Amador. Now, before we face off against the Bruins at home, we are going to upgrade our coaching skills, but I just want to say thank you for the support on episode 1. Go check it out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new here and you're enjoying this series and looking forward to FC25 content as well. I've got some votes happening on my community page that you should definitely check out, and make sure you like this video if you want to support me. I love all the love you guys give me. Leave me some comments as well. Now, looking at our coaching skills, we've got 20 points to give to Aloha Joe, who is 1-0 in his career now, so we're gonna give him more and more points into the wide receiver tight end category. We're just gonna go up to 3, because that gives you, instead of 50 minutes a week, it gives you 65 to work with on wide receivers, which could be a big deal if we're in a recruiting battle with a guy like Soma Shin. And then I know how important D-back is going to be for us, so we're going to work on the secondary as well, which is just for now going to be 2, but the more points we get, the more we can put into these kinds of things. By the mid-season, end of the season, these should all be basically full, and then we can keep working from there. And you know what? Never stop, never settle. We've adjusted our board once again for this week before we face UCLA. I really want to keep pushing and trying to find the best ways to make this team as good as possible in the future. And recruiting is obviously going to be the way to do it, so Shin and Kiki go down from 50 to 25 minutes. Still a lot of influence with friends and family is what we're doing, but we're not setting the house with them because we're in first. They are a long way from their top 8. Now we've added 2 guys that are also a long way from their top 8, and our 4-star recruits with no offers. Both of them have a deal breaker that I absolutely love to take advantage of, playing time. We both have A+ playing time for both of these guys. Quentin Lewis is an agile offensive lineman from New Jersey, and Hayden Rado is a power rusher from Texas. Absolutely 2 guys we would love to have through recruiting. Any 4 stars we should take a chance on, that we have a chance on. And And I think we do, with guys that don't have offers and are far from their top 8. Let's send the house early and see if we can get into their top 5. Batista, Parms, Jones, Alufohai, guys you've seen. Cesar Hui, new recruit I added to the board. Need offensive line help in any way, so he's a tackle, and he's kind of close to his top 8, but no offers yet. So we're going to be an offer, we're going to contact his friends and family, and just see how it goes. Gotta keep pushing and finding ways to get better, and I could look at recruiting boards for hours trying to get the most out of it. I think this is a good push. But alright, it's time for Aloha Joe's second game in charge, facing the 84 overall UCLA Bruins. Much better opponent. This will be a real test for the Rainbow Warriors here. See if Cam Barfield, the offensive player of the week with over 202 yards in his first ever game for us, see if he can keep up his hot start. See what we can do here on the island. Come on, Bows!
Aloha! Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
And you see I've changed it to 5-minute quarters. I feel like we're going to have to go a little bit quicker. I don't know. Last game took a long time for sure, but we are ready for this one here. Let's see if we can start off hot against UCLA starting from the 18. Come on, Aloha Joe. What do you got up your sleeve today? This is a much better test. Give to Cam Barfield. National Player of the Week. Going to get 8 yards on second down. See if we can pick up the first here. Oh, this might be a big play here. Tauefa breaks away from his man on third down, and Tauefa still has a step. Chased down by the man in the secondary, but Devin Tauefa, 50 yards later, picks up a big first down. Oh, he got a man open here in the end zone. It's Ashlock, Pofele Ashlock, touchdown, Hawaii. The play action paying off. Braden Shager looked to run it, but saw a wide open Pofele Ashlock. And the Bows, first to score here against UCLA. The good offense continues into week 2. Kind of get to the quarterback here, fumble. Oh, the quarterback recovers his own fumble, but big sack here for Hawaii, and it's going to be 3rd and 25. Oh my god, you got to make this tackle before he gets to the first down marker. We do. They get 20 yards on the play, but they're going to have to punt here, and Hawaii's defense prevails early. Well done. Going to be a big hole here for Cam Barfield. Oh, he tries to get around that last man. I love that Cam Barfield's basically picked up exactly where he left off last week. I love the setup here for a run. It's going to be a stretch to the outside, and Barfield has space to run. Spinning, breaking tackles, Cam Barfield. First down, he's already got 53 yards on 6 carries. 3rd down here for the Rainbow Warriors. The run's gotten us this far, but we're going to have to pass it here. Love the route that Nishigaya is running. I want to see if we can find him if he's open, but I also see Pofele Ashlock over the middle. Fight for that extra yard, Pofele. It's going to be 4th and 1, and we're going to try to take... I think we're going to try to take our 3 points and go up by 2 scores here, but I'm going to come out with a run play and see if I like the setup, and boy do I. If Nishigaya and Walton can hold their blocks on the outside here, we might house this. Go to the inside. You might have a hole, Cam. Just get the first down on 4th down. Let's keep the football. Let's run that clock. Well done. Got the tight end here. Tauefa to the end zone. Beats his man. Touchdown Hawaii. 2-score ball game. Great start for the Bows. And it's already 3rd down for UCLA here. Come on. Get into it, Rainbow Warrior fans. Not a huge crowd in attendance, but we're working on that. We're going to get to that point. It's a great pass over the middle. Oh, come on. He's gone. He is so fast. Touchdown UCLA. 14-7 now. And I'm in the Super Sim here to sim the extra point. Titus Mokiao Atimala. I think we have his brother on our team somewhere. That's kind of sick.
Looking to move it through the air.
Picked! Come on! Bad throw from UCLA's quarterback. Perfect timing user pick. And the Bows have it back. We're going to be across midfield too with a chance to score our own points now. Always trying to take advantage of Cam Barfield's shiftiness, but with only one safety, if Nishigaya can beat his man and this isn't zone, could be a touchdown play. Nishigaya! Oh, I thought he had a step! Oh, and he makes the catch! Kawali Nishigaya, what a catch that was! I like the potential we have, just getting it to Cam Barfield in space and letting him make a play here. 20 seconds to go. Shager takes it. It's a screen. There's Barfield. He is open! Barfield down inside the 5! 13 seconds to go. We're going to hurry it up. 13 seconds to go. We're going to try to hand it off to Cam Barfield. 10 seconds to go. To the outside. Barfield into the end zone. What a drive. Touchdown. Hawaii taking it to UCLA at home here. Maybe last week was not a fluke. Maybe this team actually has a bit of spirit in them. Really good offensive play. And I did a little bit of simming after UCLA started the third quarter with the football. And how about JoJo Forrest coming up with the interception, putting Hawaii on offense again. We've only given up 7 points so far. Our defense has really been the story of the day. More Cam Barfield. It's been a really great week for us again. Just over the 50-yard line, Barfield's going to get the ball again. Cam Barfield, plenty of space to run. Jukes a man to the outside. Big run for Barfield. He's over 100 yards once again on 13 carries. Look how many guys they have up in the box now. Cam Barfield was going to get the ball, but I want to run play action. If they hold back on the blitz, we will have options here, but they're bringing heat. Shager gets away from a man, gets it off to Ashlock. What a play from Braden Shager. Ashlock inside the 5. But now it's going to be third down, and Shager's going to drop back. Might have a guy in the end zone. He does. It's Nishigaya. He's there this time. Touchdown. It's a 3-score game. I mean, up by this much, I don't mind simming a little bit on defense. And another interception for Hawaii. We're absolutely dominating UCLA on the defensive end. God, we could just run this game out at this point. Oh, Barfield to the house! This is not your Hawaii of old. Ground and pound in the rain. This is a true football team, and they're taking it to UCLA. Dominant effort. And annoyingly, UCLA used all of their timeouts on kneel down, so we have 5 seconds to go. Basically, we're just going to run around for 5 seconds with Braden Shager, throw this away, and that is going to be the ball game. You know what? Let's just get one more completion for the hell of it. Who cares? Zeros on the clock. UCLA are taken down by Hawaii. Upset on the island. 38-22. UCLA scored a couple more times in the fourth quarter, but a field goal. And Cam Barfield put away the UCLA Bruins. His performances are translating to the big time now, too. It wasn't just FCS. Super Cam is for real, baby. And just maybe, so are these Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, 2-0. Well, you know I love stats. How about our quarterback? 21 of 26, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks against a good UCLA defense. That's absolutely efficient. That's awesome. Cam Barfield ran the show, 14 for 115, 2 touchdowns. Pofele Ashlock and Cam Barfield were top receivers. Tauefa caught a touchdown. He was great today. Nishigaya's been great. This team is balanced on offense, and it looks like it's going to be a hard team to stop, especially now that we've beaten a team like UCLA, baby. But now it's time to be on bye and look at our recruiting once again, but I've made a decision. I don't want to play all 3 games in this episode. They just take too long to record. I want to show you guys more highlights in less games versus more games and less highlights. So UCLA win, that's absolutely huge. Let's recruit on bye this week, and then we're going to play Sam Houston State so you guys can see the road jerseys, see us go off the island for a game, play Sam Houston, who's 1-0, and then we will sim the Miami University of Ohio game and leave off on bye in week 5 for this episode. So let's keep going with recruiting. Things are looking good in recruiting. Soma Shin, we are first. We're not contested right now by any other schools, which is great. That's where we want to be, nearing his top 8. Same thing with Andre Kiki. We have put in a little bit less minutes than we are going to, and it's still absolutely paid off. That's what we like to see at this point. And then how about Quentin Lewis and Hayden Rado? We are in first for both of them. No schools contesting. They are our only offer right now. We're their only offer, and both of them have A+ playing time as their deal breaker if it comes down to that. So we're looking at 4 potential 4-star recruits if we can bring these all home and no other schools really try to poach us. Could happen, but looking through the rest of the board, Batista were first. Parms first. Nick Jones we pushed into first. That's what we wanted. Alufohai, we're in his top 8 now. Cesar Hui, once he gets to his top 8, will be in there as long as he doesn't get any other offers. Same thing with Anger. Gio Arnett, we're pushing ahead. Kane Schaefer, we're in 6th now. We really haven't put in much effort, and I'm liking that. As long as he doesn't get any other offers, same thing. Same thing with Larry Lawrence. Might have to put in a little bit of time to him this week. Jabu Kamalu, might want to put in a little bit more time with him. Victor Wolf, same thing. And then Vernon Sanders, we're in 1st. Jesse Polanco, we're going to be his top school as long as he doesn't get any other offers. Ben Crumpler, we're in 1st. Our quarterback, Antonio Gillen, we're in 1st still for sure. Jesse Amador, we're in 1st for him now too. Quincy Catula hasn't reached his top 8 yet. Still just contacting him a little bit, but let me add some more minutes, show you what we got, and then head on to the next week against Sam Houston. Alright, so we have adjusted our board. Let me show you what's happening. We're giving a little bit less minutes to the guys that still haven't reached their top 8, but we're so far ahead. For now, we're going to go back and start to send the house on them a little bit later once they reach their top 8 and whatnot, but Soma Shin and Kiki are getting 10. Lewis and Rado are down to 25. Batista's down to 25. Parv's going to stay at 25. Nick Jones is down to 10. Alufoha is down to 10. We're looking good with them right now. Hui, we want to get into his top whatever, so 25's fine. Anger, we want to push, send the house, and get into his top 8 for sure. Maybe be his top school after this week, so let's send the house and get to his top school. Arnett, we are his top school, but we want to keep pushing since there's 2 other offers. Schaefer, we're looking fine right now. I'm not too worried about him until he gets another offer. Larry Lawrence, let's push and get to his 1st school. Kamalu, let's push. Wolf, let's push. Let's get to their number 1 schools, send the house right now, and that would give us 15 guys that we should be feeling really good about. On top of that, we've got Vernon Sanders, Polanco. I don't think we need to put much effort into. We don't have any other offers contesting us, so once we reach his top 8, we should be his top school. Crumpler, we're 1. Gillen, we're 1. Amador, we're 1. Catula, we can push eventually. Again, he's a kicker, but Tuafua we're still number 1 on, and that's really all I care about. No, I'm just kidding. This recruiting is going very well so far, though. We're taking some risks. We're taking some, calculated risks. We're pulling back where we need to because we don't have very many hours to use, and we're being smart about it. We may get some 4-stars this year, guys. This could be big. Let's keep going. So, before we face Sam Houston, we've adjusted our board again. Let me tell you what we've done at this point. So, all of our 4-stars are close to their top 8, and all of our 4-stars right now have us as their top school and only school, which is amazing. So, we're going to push. We're going to send the house right now and get as far out in front as possible with our 4-stars. I don't want to lose any of these guys because right now we really do have them. So, with our 3-stars, we've pulled back on a lot of them, knowing that they're reaching their top 5, top 8, and we're still the number 1 school on a number of these guys now. Basically, all of them, which is huge. So, we've pulled back the numbers on a lot of them, and we're going to go after Jesse Polanco a little bit more now that we're his 5th school. He's nearing his top 8. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten there yet. Antonio Gillen's nearing his top 8. We're going to give him 25 minutes. And a new guy who we've given a scholarship to, Amir Shipman, a pass coverage linebacker, which I've learned is a pretty big deal in this game. It's good, always good to have more and more linebackers, so see if we can get him on board our ship. And now it's time to face Sam Houston on the road, get to see our away uniforms, get to see us on the road out of the state for the first time, and then we will play this, sim against Miami, and call it an episode, so let's get into it. First defensive possession for Hawaii. It's 3rd and 12 here near midfield. Sam Houston State might have a chance to extend it on 3rd down here, but we're going to get to the quarterback. Great play from our linebacking crew, and they're going to have to punt on their first drive. The Bows are going to take over. Look at Pofelli, Ashlock, breaking ankles, getting the first down there on a 2nd and long. There is potential for a little trickery here. We haven't run this play since week 0. We're going to run the reverse flea flicker here and see if we can just get the pass off. So far, so good. Senecal's open, and he just can't get the pass off in time. He was streaking down the field, and he had space to run, but Shager was hit. Wow. Wow. Cam Barfield cutting, juking to the house. Look at him go. Outstanding. Number 9, but number 1 in your hearts. Just firing on all cylinders to start this season. 3rd down here for Hawaii. Nishigaya has tons of space, but the pressure gets to Shager. It's 4th down. And Sam Houston has stepped up defensively in these 2 quarters after Hawaii came out firing like they have the last 2 games. Oof, not a good punt here. And Sam Houston is going to get it back. It's going to be 2nd and goal here. Looks like they're running a screenplay. Logan Taylor reads it, but he's blocked well. They get inside the 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal here for Sam Houston. Come on, Hawaii. They're going to run the ball up the middle, and they're going to get it into the end zone, punch it in, and tie this football game up. There was a booth review, and they have overturned this call. It's 4th and goal from the 1 now. And it looks like Sam Houston's going to kick it down 7-0 when they should absolutely take it and go for it here. But those men in orange are going to take their 3 points, and it looks like it's going to be 7-3 heading into the halftime. What the hell am I saying? It's 7-3 Hawaii. Not been our best game so far. Stumbling a little bit on offense right now, but the things I like, we're not turning it over on offense, and we're just holding our own defensively. 3 points in the first half. Another good showing for this defense. Come on. Get open. Oh my god, the pressure again gets to Braden Shager. They have been quick off the line defensively. We can't do anything before the half. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. 2nd and goal. Oh my god, they went down and scored a touchdown in 12 seconds? Jesus, the sim is not friendly to us. And we're going to have to do something here at the start of the second half. Down for the first time this season. And to start the half, it's going to be 3rd and 10. Sam Houston with the lead and with a chance here. See if we can get one of these corners open. Nishigaya breaks away from his man, and Shager can't find him. It's a bad throw, even though he had room. And Hawaii are faltering on offense right now. Barfield's going to take the handoff. He's going to have space to run. Cam Barfield breaks away. Breakaway speed. Can he make it all the way to the house? No. No. And Barfield is taken down awkwardly, and he grabs his back. And our star, our superstar, who just got us inside the 20, is injured. And he's, oh my god, look at his wear and tear. It hurts. It hurts bad. It hurts me as much as it hurts Cam. He has hip bursitis. He will return soon. I don't even know what that is, but I don't even think we're going to risk it. I might just take him out of this game altogether, just because we cannot risk losing that kind of guy for a long period of time. It is 3rd and 16. Braden Shager was sacked again. This is another chance to run this play that it works once in a while, but you just gotta, I don't know, it's not open this time. We take a chance! And it's incomplete, luckily, so we'll hopefully take our 3 points. If we can make this field goal here, knowing how hard they are in this game, though, this could be an issue. Oh, that is such a good kick. Come on, Adam, let's go. It is so hard to kick in this game. That was phenomenal. And we have tied this game up at 10. We are going to blitz the safety. We're going to run zone. And I'm going to try to take over the middle myself with, oh God, with a D tackle? In the zone, covering the guy over the middle. Quarterback tries to run. Hit him. 4th and goal. Big stop here from Hawaii, and we will absolutely be okay with them taking 3 points here. And it will be 3 points for the Bearcats. 13-10 they lead, but we can answer. Come on. So we are going to go to the depth chart, and I'm going to turn to Tylan Hines for the rest of this game. He's a junior. He's not that much worse than Sims and Barfield. And he's similar to Cam Barfield, so we're going to trust him to take over in a drive where we really need some points here. Here's the give to Tylan Hines. Not much space to work with. He's going to be pushed down. Just 4 yards. It's going to be another give to Hines. Lots of room. Up the middle. Take the hole. Take the yards. Absolutely the first test for Hawaii here. Let's see what we can come up with on this drive. I see you, Nishigaya. Will the defender react? No. And it's a good pass from Shager to Nishigaya. First down. We continue to move it. You know how much I love running halfback stretch. We need a big one here. It's 2nd and 10. We need some yards. Tylan Hines. I really should have juked, but Tylan Hines fighting for yards. And this has been a great start to this drive. And we're going to be running one of our favorite 3rd down plays on 3rd and short. It's going to be mesh. Going to be looking for one of our tight ends, maybe Tylan Hines here. Not enough. It's going to be 4th and 2, and we really should take the 3 points here, but this is where the risk comes into play in this game. This is where you really have to take chances and feel it out. 2 yards, This is a big play for Hawaii here. I think we can get it. Gonna be looking for Tauefa. The pressure's coming. Tauefa over the middle makes the catch. Devin Tauefa. First down Hawaii. That is huge. We will continue to run the ball and run the clock and either take our 3 points or hopefully score the winning touchdown at this point. This is gonna be a big play here. We got some options. Let's see if anybody can get open for Braden Shager. They're bringing the heat. Throw it! Throw it! No! It's going to be 3rd and 23. We have to take a timeout now. Shager takes a sack, and I really thought I was going to be able to scramble. And this play occasionally gets very open on the outsides with those corner routes. I'm just going to take a chance and really hope that one of them works out for us. It's 3rd and 23. Looking for Nishigaya or Tauefa here. Come on, somebody get open. I see Tylen Hines over the middle. It's picked off. Shager takes a risk. Oh my god, I thought he was so much more open than he was. The linebacker stepped in front of Tylen Hines. And Hawaii's going to lose here on the road at Sam Houston. An upset win against UCLA, and then the opposite here. And the clock's going to run out on the Rainbow Warriors. I took too many risks on that drive. Went for it on 4th down, but on 3rd and 23 should have just taken anything there. We could have taken our 3 points and gone to overtime, but I didn't trust the kicker. I really, even though I really should have just taken 3 points after that 3rd and 23, but we took a risk. We went for the end zone, and we didn't even go for the end zone on the pass. Just a disappointing finish to that game for Braden Shager, for the Warriors. And let's just hope Cam Barfield's okay. I mean, Cam Barfield was absolutely amazing again. Shout out to Tylen Hines for getting us down the field in the 4th quarter. He came in and he stepped up and he was brilliant. Really not a big day for anyone in the passing game though, and that was what hurt us today. Sam Houston was very good defensively. So we're into recruiting for the next week, and let's talk about Gio Arnett, one of our end rushers who I definitely want still, but he's from Louisiana, and Louisiana Monroe are making a push. They're coming up hot behind us. We only had 25 minutes into him last week. Now we're sending the house. We're going 50 minutes, and since he's in his top 5 now, we can schedule a visit with him. So let's schedule a visit against Boise State, which is a home game. Really should go for the win there. Try to get it, and he likes the idea of playing time. His grade is good with us. His interest is good there, so we're going to use that to our advantage. A B+ is nice, so hopefully that'll get us on the good side of Gio Arnett as we head towards his top 3, which is the farthest along we are with almost any of our recruits at this point. But let's look at the top guys. We're going to really start to go after Soma Shin. We're going to put 60 into him, 60 into Andre Kiki. We're still going to send the house on Hayden Rado, our power rusher 4-star. But with Quentin Lewis, we're going to drop down to contacting his friends and family just for now. We may go back up if we get more points, but we're going to be scheduling some visits now as we head towards the top 5 of other guys, which is going to take 40 points. So we're still sending not as many minutes and whatnot to everyone else, but for now, this board is still looking really good. Very Hawaii focused in first for pretty much all of our recruits we want. And like I said, we're going to sim against Miami of Ohio, so let's just go to that next week together. We're going to sim week 4. We're going to continue on with recruiting, but as we get into the week, you see we are 2-2, so we fell to Miami of Ohio 38-20. The Rainbow Warriors came out hot this season and have started to fade a little bit. We're going to start with recruiting next episode, and then we're going to head into Mountain West play. We go to San Diego, California for our first Mountain West game, coming into it at 500, 2-2, our Hawaii, and I'm very excited for that next episode where we get to keep going with recruiting, see how we're doing. We're first with pretty much everyone. We've got 4 4-stars on the board. We're 2-2. We've won some big games so far. Lot to look forward to in this series. So if you haven't watched the first episode, make sure you go do that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Join our ever-growing family here with college football content here now and EAFC 25 content coming in the very near future. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Show some love in the comments. Until we see each other next time with the Rainbow Warriors, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.